This is the OnePlus X, or as I like to call it, the budget smartphone killer. OnePlus is already known for cost cutting, and it is visible here as well. The OnePlus X retails for $249 unlocked, and you're getting a lot for your money in this phone. So up front you get a 5-inch 1080p AMOLED display with 441 pixels per inch, and it's nice and crispy. A quad-core Snapdragon 801 chip, Adreno 330 GPU, 3GB of RAM, a 13MP camera with f2.2 aperture on the back, a 8MP front-facing camera for those selfies, and a big 2525 mAh battery. So for this price you only get 16GB of storage in the baseline model, which is the only model, but the SIM card tray has 2 slots which can be used either as dual SIMs or one nano SIM and one microSD card slot. Then you get expandable storage up to 128GB. Specs are really nice for the price, which are important in today's market, but equally important is the design and the build of the phone, and how it feels in the hand, which not a lot of manufacturers pay attention to. But OnePlus has paid close attention to it, and this is one of the main reasons that the OnePlus X stands out from the rest in its budget. There is no plastic anywhere on this phone. It has Gorilla Glass panels on the front and the back, which curves right at the edges, and a grooved metal rail which adds to the grip as stated by OnePlus. And this also chamfers around the display to blend in better. The phone has a nice weight to it, which adds to the premium feeling. It also has imported the alert slider from the OnePlus 2, which I was a big fan of, and overall it feels like a really well constructed, almost familiar flagship smartphone. It did feel a little slippery at first because of those glass panels, and it definitely is a fingerprint magnet. And I guess OnePlus did realize that because it included a silicone cover in the box. This phone looks like a lot of phones merged together and still cheaper than all of those when they were first released. So apart from those specs and that beautiful design, this guy packs a build of Oxygen OS that is optimized for the hardware, which is always important. OnePlus threw in features like a dark theme with true blacks, which takes advantage of that AMOLED screen and saves some battery here and there. It also tossed in ambient display and some other features like screen of gestures and shelf, and you have an absolutely stacked smartphone for just $250. I can't really comment on the battery as this is just the first impressions, but looking at the smaller 5-inch 1080p AMOLED display and a relatively big battery, it should last a day on a single charge and should increase when Android Marshmallow comes to it with even better battery optimization in the software. The camera looks promising in person, clicks decent pictures for the super budget price you pay for this phone, but I'll talk more about it in the separate camera test I'll be doing. So the OnePlus X retails for $249 or €269 for the Onyx version, which I have here, but it also has a ceramic version which would cost you €379 or around $410. However, only 10,000 of these would be made, and according to me, this phone only makes sense as long as it has that super budget price to it. Let me know what you guys think of this phone in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in my next one. Take care, guys.